everybody, welcome back to RachandBella Crafts. Rachel here. I hope you are all well. So today is the final day of our amazing collaboration, Show Some Style. I hope you have all really enjoyed what all of these amazing artists have had to bring to you. We have gone through all of the different aspects of the different styles: botanical, vintage, shabby chic and steampunk. These are the styles we focused on. Obviously, I'm aware there are more styles, but these are the ones that we selected, picked out for this collaboration. And boy, did they hit this with some gusto. I am so impressed. I mean, when I first contacted all of the creators and asked them if they wanted to take part and if they would come and share their talents with you, some of them were a bit unsure about kind of, you know, where they were going to go with it at first. And I think it was really interesting listening to a lot of them talk about in their own videos, they discovered what their actual style is. Now, as Edith and Angela have quite rightly both reiterated what I'd said, obviously this is not about putting yourself in a box. It's just about identifying how those styles come together, and should you want to explore those styles further, you know, you now know how to kind of put that together, if that makes sense. I know this has really helped me, and I'll come on to that a bit later on when we go on about what we're going to be doing next month. But I think sometimes it just doesn't hurt to have a little bit of direction with things, does it? So I just think it's been amazing. It's been amazing watching the guys take their own personal journeys, watching them stretch themselves. I've been so impressed with the amount of people that have picked up on the steampunk theme, because we're all terrified of it. There are those of us in the industry that literally grab it, run with it, and it's amazing. And you know who they are. But oh my gosh, when you haven't done that, when you haven't dipped your toe into something, it's just the unknown, I think. Because I think those that are perhaps more predisposed to steampunk but probably get just as scared of going into kind of like the shabby chic side of things. You know, it's like never the twain shall meet. They're both so completely different. But it's just been brilliant seeing people really stretch themselves and show you how they can just think outside the box. And I don't know, I've just really enjoyed watching them challenge themselves. And like I say, I didn't pick their styles. They chose their styles, so they've only stretched themselves as much as they've wanted to, or as much as they were comfortable with, or that their supplies would allow. I'm really pleased as well to see how much was done using own supplies, using the things we had in our drawers, in our cupboards, in our stash, and just having a go, you know, because it's not all about kind of like wiping out Amazon or any of the other stores. It was literally a case of, you know, how can I do this with what I've got to hand? So it's been amazing. And to those of you that have been following along, there have been particularly a few people in our Facebook group that have actually crafted along every day. I've been so impressed. Some of them have even made their own version of the video before I've even got out of bed and watched that day's video. I'm not saying I get out of bed really late. This is a time difference thing here, just to clarify that. But they've been absolutely amazing. I've been so inspired. I've been a little frustrated just at the fact that I've been short on time the last 2 weeks, just because we've got lots of things going on. But the wonderful thing about these collaborations is they are all in playlists. Those playlists will remain on my YouTube channel forever. So whenever you want, if you haven't had time to catch up with this is you kind of dropping in today and like, whoa, have I missed? Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. It's all there. You can literally now sit and do a Netflix and chill and go through the whole lot and just, you can consume the whole lot in one go if you want to. It's all there for you to just sit and take in and learn and enjoy and laugh and craft along, because they have been absolutely amazing. It's been lovely to have some new creators on board with us as well, and great to welcome them to our collaboration teams. We will be having a collaboration break now next month. We have got a new event running that'll be running in our Facebook group. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a little while. But first of all, I need to do my final craft for the collaboration. So I had a little think about what I could do, because there's been so much. It's literally been like, whoa, guys, I can't believe how much they've jammed into 3 weeks. So I'm going to take it easy today. It is Sunday. It is a chill day. And I thought, right, what can we do? So I'm going to give you an activity now. You can all kind of sit out and do in front of the TV, get your trays out, your cup of tea out, put your film on, or the sport, whichever takes your fancy on a Sunday, and then you can sit and craft along with me, bringing out all your leftovers. So if I could pan out, I would, but I'm not going to. My desk at the moment is literally full of things like this. Tins of just literally where I've just been like lobbing things left, right and centre. I've got bits of kit left over. I've got lids with stuff in. It's ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I literally like fly in, fly out. I've got obviously my lovely pot here with all my embossed papers in. So yeah, and then next to me as well on my desk, I'll just try and grab all of this so you can see a minute. I've also got this humongous pile of just stuff. Okay, so there's just lots of this. So do any of your desks look like this? If not, why not? What have you been doing? Have you been using your stuff along as you go along and keeping it tidy? How very dare you, honestly. Are you junk journalists? Sort of messy desks. Right, so this is what's left on my desk. I do have some sheets left over, but I'm not going to I don't think I even need to tear those up. I know I've got some half bits, so I'm going to grab them. But we're going to do a little project with our leftovers. Literally, whatever's on your desk today, guys, whatever you're working with, bring your leftovers, get your trays, and we're gonna have a little activity, and we're gonna kind of try and use all this stuff up. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a tidy up here a sec, get myself organised, and we'll get cracking. Okay, so I'm kind of semi-organised now. So what I've got left over are, that's in it posh. What I've got left over even are photographs. I have got some smaller photographs left over as well because I haven't used all of those up. I have got my flashcards. I've pulled out my kind of shabby style ones, so the flowers, the butterflies, the birds, and then I've also got some of the ones which I felt were a bit more steampunky and vintage. So we've got those to hand. I have got some photo frames left over. So I thought we could utilize those. That's a tag. I've got mini tags, some from the Freebie Steampunky kit and some of them from the actual vintage, Welsh vintage kit. I have got a stack of tickets here that I've printed. I have also got some of our Welsh words left over. So I thought what we would do is we would use our tags. Now I thought it would be easy to work with the tags because if you don't have the tags printed over, you can just cut tag shapes out of any papers you've got left over or that you're currently working with. So this is not a hard project for you, okay? And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to make up stuffed tags. So these will be tags that can go into our journals or our project or whatever it is that we're making, and we can put all these bits of ephemera into them because it's nice to hang on to them, or if you're making a journal to give to somebody, you might want to have these little bits and pieces for them to do stuff with. I also thought that perhaps we could make some kind of like clusters onto the front of them, but we'll see how it evolves as we go along. So I've got by the side of me here some leftovers. So I've got a selection of things like some vellum, I have got some strips of kit, I have got some brown paper, I have got handmade paper, I've got some, what's that, music paper, just a selection basically, and some vintage Czech stuff. And I thought, right, well, we'll utilise those and we'll use those to make perhaps pockets. We'll perhaps try and get some layered pockets going. And also I've got I should say, some embossed papers as well, which I also thought would be quite nice to maybe integrate in. So let's get started and let's see how we get on and how much we can get done. So I don't want this to take forever. I want this to be a nice, simple task that you can get into and, like I said, sit and do it in front of your TV. Right, I'm looking for my dauber. There's my dauber and my ink, because I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need my scissors. What have I done with them? Oh, I'll have to use the ruler. I can't find the scissors. That's fine. Oh, I can see them now. They're hanging up. Right, so I'm just going to literally take what I've got and try to just use up these scraps, and we'll make some useful little pocket shapes and tags. Oh, golly, I didn't realise that was on the other side. Perhaps I'll use that one instead then. I love that page. Absolutely love that page. I had the saddies this morning because I've obviously done my new kit now for May, which goes out today. I will tell you all about that later on, and our new challenge. But when I move on to the next kit and we've kind of like finished up, or I finish up working with the one, I do sometimes get quite sad, but especially when there's a page that I really enjoy playing with. So because I don't always get time to go back, and I tend to just move so quickly forward. perhaps I need to give myself a day a month where I go back and use old kits, just to kind of, there are some I've done, I think, that I've never actually had a chance to play with because I wasn't doing it all the time back then, and obviously create them, get them out, and then I was getting on with my day job. You guys were all playing along, having fun, and I was like, oh, I've just got to get on with the next one now. And then, so there's some that I've just not had chance to even, you know, have a play with and do anything with, which is quite sad. So maybe I need to go back and have a couple of days just reminiscing and seeing what I have there, because I know there were some really fun ones. This page, for example, is out of an old one. Don't ask me what. I couldn't tell you. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Right, this is an oh, that's not going to work. Right, okay, so we can't hand tear the embossed paper. I've remembered that now. Let's just try and cut this down gently as best we can. I don't know what it is about embossed papers, but once it's like it loses its structure almost. It's like we must be breaking the paper down, I guess. I don't know, I'm not going to get really technical on this, but I just find that some papers particularly become quite weak after they've been embossed. I wonder if I could stick that onto the vellum. No, let's put that on. I'm going to back this on something a minute just so it doesn't like fall apart. Let's pop it on that brown paper there. That'll be fine. Yeah. Glue. Where's your glue, Rach? Here we go. Oh, do you know what? It is the foulest, horriblest day here today. Really just, ugh, not nice at all. Because I'm going to go down now and do a bit more painting at Mum and Dad's now this afternoon. But I was hoping it would brighten up a bit, because it's not great painting in wet, damp weather. The paint doesn't dry, does it? So that's a bit of a blow, but never mind. Good news is paint stayed on the wall. Yeah. So I'm a bit nervous now to go down and look at it today, because obviously I rolled it in then yesterday and then left it. It was obviously still wet. So I just hope now when I get down there today, this all blended in nicely. Otherwise I'll be banned from the rollers. They'll be saying, nope, no more painting for you. But here we are. Oh, it has been something a bit different. There we go. And we finished 1883 the other day. Oh, that was good. I wasn't overly happy with the ending, but there we go. I'm not going to say any more. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't finished watching it yet. Highly recommend it. Brilliant series. So we're off to find now. Is it 1923, the next one? So we're going to start that one now. Possibly tonight. Last night was movie night. We're not allowed to watch. Not allowed. That sounds so dictatorial. We don't watch series on a Saturday night. We try and watch a movie on a Saturday night. But we watched Luther last night. The movie, the film. That was on the edge of your seat stuff. My goodness. It was like watching a James Bond film. Is that a spoiler? My other half is convinced that Idris Elba is going to be the new James Bond. I don't know whether he's right or not. But if we are right, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know when they're going to tell us who it is, but very exciting stuff. Very exciting. I think that has been like the subject of debate for, I don't know, years. It feels like they've been talking about it now. Who's going to be the new James Bond? So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Ooh, that's a good one. Should we pop that on the front of there? Yes, I like that. Right, there we go. So you see, when you've got your scraps, if you've got an embossing machine, get them and emboss it. If you don't have an embossing machine, get an embossing folder. You can pick them up. They're fairly cheap. And, you know, you haven't got to spend, you know, excessive amounts. And if you go over to Junk Journal Joy, that is the name of her channel, isn't it? I'm sure it is. She is amazing, and she has got TikToks, she has got Reels, she's got things on Instagram and YouTube videos, and she will show you how you can emboss without an embossing machine. I tell you what, it blew my mind because I was ages without an embossing machine. It used to really frustrate me. But if you go and watch her techniques, you don't need one. She is so clever, that lady. So, so clever. But yes, definitely go and check her out. Let me just check her out because she was in our last collaboration. And I don't like getting people's channels' names wrong. I'm just looking. Where is she? Yes, there we are. Francesca. Junk Journal Joy. Oh, she's so clever. Such a talented lady. And I love listening to her reels because she's Italian, I think. Yes, I believe she is Italian. And her accent is lovely. So go and check out her Instagram reels and her TikTok reels. She literally does short, they're like literally a minute long, these videos, and you'll learn the whole technique like that. But I know she's done YouTube tutorials. In fact, I think her YouTube tutorial for the last collaboration was on embossing without a machine, if I remember rightly. I hope I haven't got that wrong now. Bear in mind, I do have a lot of collaboration videos to remember, but I'm sure that's what she did. And I know she does this brilliant technique with like a jar and stuff. Oh, she's just so clever. Such a clever lady. Lots of little workarounds and hacks and things you'll learn from her there. There we go. So we got 3 little tags with pockets already now. Let's add some bits and pieces to the front of these, shall we? Yes, absolutely. I think I've run out now of Wirion children. I've run out of Welsh words. I've just got all my English words left now. I tell you as well, what's been brilliant is all of your comments in my videos. I'm so sorry I haven't had a chance to reply to everybody yet. As I say, it's been a bit of a crazy month. And I am doing my best to get through them all. I will catch up now over the next week and get back to you all. But I have been reading them, and a lot of you have made me laugh and chuckle out loud. And some of the comments, the best one, and I'm so sorry, I can't remember who it was who wrote it on there, was the day before yesterday, and somebody said that her grandson goes to a Welsh school. I'm assuming you live in Wales, and he had told her how in Wales you have a mamgi, which of course is nanny or granny, and how she had told him that she is actually English. And he paused for a moment and said, so obviously that wasn't going to make him, quarter English or an eighth English, whatever. And he paused for a moment, thought, and said, "It's all right, Nanny. It's only in the rugby we don't like the English." I had to chuckle, I really did. I'm sorry. Those of you that don't live in the UK, there is a moment in time every year, it's usually in March, when our nations become quite tribal. England v Wales, and it's when we play rugby, and it's like going back to the 1400s, and yeah, it is like war. and it's fun. It's all in jest. I'm sure it's the same with most of your sport, but yes, it becomes very personal. That's all I can say. I don't subscribe to it myself. I love the rugby, but I don't get involved in the whole nation against nation thing. It's I just think as long as everybody has a great time, that's the main thing. But it is quite funny. But that did tickle me. That really did tickle me. So I thought, spoken like a true Welshman. We love each other until the rugby's on. So there we are. My goodness. There we go. Right, so I'm thinking. Put that one on there, Willie on. It's the children. This is coming home. A giraffe. Prosolio. I've just cut that now and I can't remember what it means. Ooh. No idea. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm not a Welsh speaker, in case you hadn't guessed. I do my best. I try bits and pieces, but I'm not a Welsh speaker. I shouldn't say I'm not a Welsh speaker, because I do speak some Welsh. I'm not fluent. I'm nowhere near fluent in Welsh. I literally know about a handful of words off the top of my head. And I was just say what I don't know. I make up. No, I don't. I don't. But it's fun. I like it. I like hearing it. I like seeing it. I think I was saying to you the other day, wasn't I, about the whole argument over the Brecon Beacons. I mean, that's been hilarious, but so clever. And apparently we've been they, you know, have gone with the Welsh name of Snowdon last year. I didn't actually know anything about that. And interestingly enough, we actually went there last year. I didn't climb it. We were at the base. But we did go there last summer. Oh, I can't think of the name of the village we stayed in now. Oh, it was lovely. Absolutely love North Wales. So beautiful up there. And the drive up. We're not very fortunate here in Wales. We don't have very good road systems. We don't have any road system. So basically, if you want to drive from south to the north or north to the south, you have to drive either out of Wales and up the, if you want a motorway, you got to go into England, across the border, and then cross back over at the top, which seems the most ridiculous way to do things. Otherwise, you literally drive up through the centre of Wales, and it is, but I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I was quite astounded. When we went to Ireland the year before last, we drove up through Wales then, and I was just gobsmacked. If we weren't on such a tight schedule, I literally would have been making him stop every 10 or 15 minutes, because I literally have never seen anything so beautiful. The landscape is just stunning. Don't get me wrong, I can understand why they don't want a major road put through the middle of it. Do you know what I mean? But I do feel for the people that live in Mid Wales, because I don't know how they get access to things. I don't know. But then I do very often find myself saying, oh, I would love to just go and find somewhere quiet to just retire away to and be away from people and civilization. So perhaps that's how people in Mid Wales feel. Maybe they don't want access. Maybe they don't want people having access to their peace and quiet. And I don't blame them, because it really is absolutely gorgeous. And I think landscapes only stay unspoiled like that when you keep people away from them, don't they? So, yeah, our hidden gem, eh? And of course our coastlines. Coastlines are the most wonderful beaches here. And just, you know, filled with just, I don't know, I just something about Wales. As much as I get infuriated over politics and everything else here, I don't think I'd ever want to live anywhere else. It really is very lovely. We're very, very fortunate. I will put that one in there. What are you on with the children? Children in there. We'll pop him in here. Presoilio. Fancy cutting that up then and not. I wonder if it means winter home, because that's sitting there looking at me, winking at me, saying, you know it's me. It probably doesn't mean that. I'm not going to say it again, and I'm not going to be, don't be quoting me now, because I'm bound to have it wrong. Right, I'm going to put those photographs in there now, and then I'm going to pop up a couple of these tags in there, because when I pop this into my journal, then they will have things to write on, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Those little journal spots. Indeed, indeed. Oh, I've had so much fun with this collaboration. I literally think this has been my funnest so far, the one for me, you know. Just watching everybody be challenged, I think, and actually myself, because I've not done anything with steampunk prior to this either. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it, and just been great to be out of my comfort zone. It's so, you know, I highly recommend it. If you're gonna do something, push yourself out your comfort zone, have a go for it, don't be afraid, because it really is a lot of fun and just fascinating, really, seeing what the end product is going to be like, you know, because you just don't know. When you go on a journey like that, you just don't know where it's going to take you, do you? A bit like when I'm painting, really. God, I have to hurry up and go down and have a look. I'm desperate to see now if it's blended in. Oh my word, I just got this image of our mum and dad in my mind, and them both standing there staring at the living room walls thinking, whose idea was it to let our Rachel do this? Who let her loose in here with a roller and a paintbrush? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just need this weather to back up a bit, that's all. There we go. Now I keep doing that. I keep putting that there and then cutting off the number. So this time I'm going to put it that way. Yes. And then we'll put that down there like that. Oh, I do like these. Yes, yes, yes. Fun, fun, fun. Right. the only trouble is you do this, and I think it was Kerry who made a really good point about when you're laying stuff out, and then I think it was Kerry who said about it. It was, because he says sometimes he takes photographs, didn't he? And I thought, that's so smart. Because the amount of times I lay something out and then you put it back together to glue it, and it doesn't look anything like it did originally. Because you forget. Yeah, I think that was further over there, actually. So tomorrow is our bank holiday here. So they have promised us, I'm not holding them to it, because bank holidays here in Wales, well, in the UK, are notorious for being horrible wet weather days. But they have promised us a nice day tomorrow. So I'm very much hopeful that that's going to come true, because we're off for our first day trip out to visit a castle. Love castles. And we're actually going to Castell Coch, which is Red Castle. And if you've ever travelled on the M4, which is our motorway system, our one and only motorway system here in Wales, you will have bound to have passed it if you've gone as far as, beyond Cardiff, because it sits up there. It's the fairy castle. It is. It sits up there in the trees. It's by the turn off of Pontypridd, I think. But it is absolutely gorgeous. But I've never been in there, so we've been promising ourselves that we were going to go and have a visit at some point. So Shaw was sat there looking on Google the other night. He was like, should we go to Castell Coch on the bank holiday? And I said, oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. What's the weather forecast? It's the first thing you say when you do anything here in Wales. First one, what's the weather forecast? Oh, he said, it's all right, actually. Oh, okay, then, well, maybe we will. Maybe we will. There's no point going out here if it's wet and miserable. Not so to the castle. If you want to go around and wandering outside, you know. So we thought we'd do Castell Coch even. I'm not really good at my... And then we are going to go to St Fagans, which is just over the way. And St Fagans is our Welsh history, like Welsh folk life history museum. And it's a huge, huge museum rambling over acres and acres and acres. And basically what they've done, they've saved loads of old buildings here throughout Wales. Things going back as far as like old folk. Okay, sorry about that. I was on the phone then and I realised I've just carried on doing what I was doing whilst yakking on the phone to Dad. Sorry about that. So there we go. That's that one there done. I'm going to pop a couple of those lovely tags in there. We've got a... Oh, I put them there. What are you on? The children. There we go. How simple and easy is that? Guys, I'm going to leave you with that activity for you to crack on with now today. My style today was a bit of everything, because I was literally just trying to get everything in and use up our bits and pieces. Now, before you go, can I just quickly share with you some super, super exciting news? Bear with. Okay, so it is May the 1st tomorrow. Yay, it's so exciting. And we are starting a new challenge in our Facebook group. It is going to be called Get Your Chic On. Can you guess what style we're doing? Yay! Oh, as much as I've loved doing the steampunk and the vintage this month, I am longing for some pink. I'm hoping that some flowers, actually I can see my camellia is in full bloom, so I'm hoping for some injection of just pastels and colours. And so basically Rose from Journals in Time has got a beautiful kit out that comes out today, and I've released my May kit. We both had a chat. We decided we're going to go with the chic theme. There will be challenges run throughout the month on the Facebook group. There'll be opportunities for you to win things, giveaways, lots of things that we normally do. The freebies are ready for those of you who are members on the coffee. Now, if you are a Snowdon Lily member in our coffee site, which is the higher tariff one, you get this kit for free today. Guys, it's already uploaded onto Ko-fi. Just go and click on the right one and it does say Snowdon Lily members. This is for you. Go and download your copy. For those of you that are with the other membership programs, your freebies are also uploaded on there as well. Go download those. They will be there. You've got freebies from the kit. I'm going to really, really quickly show you this kit. I will talk to you more in depth about it tomorrow. But this is what we are going to be working with this month. So we have got beautiful florals. We've got torn papers. We've got a little bit of woodwork going on in the background there. We've got our roses. Lots of nice, lovely, shabby chic fonts. We've got some music paper with the roses. We've got a little bit of beautiful money. I love it. And some more roses again around some more lovely images there. We've then got some really shabby chicy kind of tags going on here for you as well. And then I've done some different fussy cuts for you this month. We've got some butterfly to cut out. We'll be doing some different activities with those. We've got some circles. Again, we'll be doing some activities with those. And I've done you some flower fussy cuts. Now, in addition to that, these are the freebies for those of you that are on the coffee memberships. So you will have this one here. There's this lovely envelope here. There will be the tags on there, and then also this set here, which is a set of pockets and then a journal card that slides in, and it's like a belly band. So they are all available on my coffee site. The kit is also available to purchase. That is available on Coffee and on Etsy, and it will be on offer for the month, as I always do. Get your chic on. So now for tomorrow, look out for the Facebook group activities, because they will be kicking off. And there will be tutorials then throughout the month from myself and some from Rose as well. And she's going to be working with her kit. We're both going to be working with the kits and just showing you all the different amazing things that you can do. But like I say, don't forget about the challenges. Now, I'm not sure I'm meant to be showing you this, because I did text her to say, is it up? And she hasn't confirmed. So I'm going to be really naughty now and give you a sneak peek of Rose's kit really quickly. But I'm not sure she's put the link on Etsy yet. It'll go on sale sometime today, so you're going to have to keep an eye out for it. But oh my gosh, this is amazing. Brace yourself. So she's done a kit called Simple Pleasures. And obviously it's all about the simple pleasures of life. Oh, it is stunning. It is absolutely stunning. So I have already pre-backed mine because I wanted to be able to use them, because I'm going to do a design team project for Rose this month. But these are absolutely stunning, these pages. They really, really are. So there we are. We got that one there. And this beautiful backing paper here. And then we've got this one here. That one there I haven't got a backing on. And then that one there. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Oh, no, that was the backing I put on that one. That's right. I hope she doesn't tell me off now for giving you a sneak peek. I'm sure she won't. I'm sure she won't. But guys, you need to keep your eyes out for this, because it is absolutely beautiful. And she's done lovely labels, and you've got then lots of different simple pleasure ephemera things. So again, going back to, you know, the things that people used to do to keep them happy before mobile phones, before TikTok and Twitter took over. And it is really literally, you know, oh, my favourite place, the seaside. You've got lots of lovely, but we just felt that everything was really kind of fitting in with the shabby chic theme. So we will be working with both of these kits. You even got the tab top of things, look. We're going to be working both these kits throughout the month, with all the activities and things that's going to be going on our Facebook page. I do hope you will come and join us and have some fun. Look out for the giveaways, look out for the challenges, and we may even get some swaps in there. So there's going to be a poll going up tonight asking basically what you want us to do, and I will get them up, and I will open the events and get it arranged. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Go and have a play now in front of the TV, put your feet up, relax, get your bits out. Let's see you make some lovely little stuffed pocket tags. Oh, I love them, they're so cute. And these are going to be really useful now because they've tidied up my desk. So have a wonderful afternoon. I will be back with you all tomorrow. Take care, and thank you for supporting us all in this collaboration. See you soon. Bye now.